Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Ninja News. I'm your host as always, Ninja Johnny Boy. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If not, welcome back. If you like what you see, hit that like button and leave a comment for me. Hope you all did nicely this weekend, whether it be Canada Day on the 1st or 4th of July if you're in America. It was kind of a special one for us up here in Canada, it being the 150th birthday for us. It was a big celebration across the whole country, and it was great. I had a good time. It was amazing. Spent some time with some friends and got to catch up. I've got an interesting news for you this time around, as I always do. Let's get right into it, shall we? Ancient Romans made the world's most durable concrete. Here's how it could hold back rising seas. Scientists on Monday said they have solved the mystery of how Roman concrete can withstand the sea for 2,000 years and counting, a feat impossible using modern mixes. 2,000 years ago, Roman builders constructed vast seawalls and harbor piers. The concrete they used lasted the empire and still holds lessons for modern engineers, scientists say. A bunch of half-sunken structures off the Italian coast might sound less impressive than a gladiatorial Colosseum, but underwater, the marvel is in the material. The harbor concrete, a mixture of volcanic ash and quicklime, has withstood the sea for 2 millennia and counting. What's more, it is stronger than when it was first mixed. The Roman stuff is an extraordinarily rich material in terms of scientific possibility, said Philip Brun, a research scientist at DuPont Pioneer, who has studied the engineering properties of Roman monuments. It's the most durable building material in human history, and I say that as an engineer not prone to hyperbole. By contrast, modern concrete exposed to salt water corrodes within decades. The mystery has been why the ancient material endured. Archaeologists will say they have the recipe, said Mary Jackson, an expert in ancient Roman concrete at the University of Utah. Pliny the Elder once wrote an ode to concrete that as soon as it comes into contact with the waves of the sea and is submerged, becomes a single stone mass impregnable to the waves. But it's not the complete picture. It's one thing to assemble the ingredients, another to know how to bake the cake. To that end, Jackson and her colleagues peered into the microscopic structures of concrete samples extracted from the sea walls and piers as part of a project called Roman Maritime Concrete Study. This rock-like concrete is behaving in many ways, like volcanic deposits in submarine environments, Jackson said. Where modern concrete is designed to ignore the environment, Roman concrete embraces it. As the scientists report in a study published Monday in the journal American Mineralogist, Roman concrete is filled with tiny growing crystals. The crystals, like tiny armor plates, may keep the concrete from fracturing. The scientists subjected the concrete samples to a battery of advanced imaging techniques and spectroscopic tests. The tests revealed a rare chemical reaction with aluminous tobermite crystals growing out of another mineral called philipsite. Brun, who was not involved with the study, called the work a significant accomplishment. He likened it to the scientist biting into a cake of a mysterious flavor and determining that the baker sourced dark chocolate. In this instant, the key ingredient proved to be seawater. As seawater percolated within the tiny cracks in the Roman concrete, Jackson said, it reacted with philipsite naturally found in the volcanic rock created the tobermicrite crystals. So these crystals are being created over time with the water. Aluminous tobermite is very difficult to produce, she said, and requires very high temperatures to synthesize small amounts. Cribbing from the ancient Romans might lead to better production of tobermite, which is prized for its industrial applications, she noted. The Romans mined a specific type of volcanic ash from the quarry in Italy. Jackson is attempting to recreate this durable concrete using San Francisco seawater and more abundant volcanic rocks. She has several samples sitting in ovens and jars in her lab, which she will test for evidence of similar chemical reactions. If her effort is successful, the concrete could yet have a role to play in human history. If one was indeed interested in making seawalls and forced to protect shoreline environments, Jackson said, in one 2014 study, a team of European climate scientists predicted that if the next 90 years follow the trend of the past 30, the cost of constructing barriers to hold back the sea might rise to as high as $71 billion US per year. The alternative, coastal flooding, could do trillions of dollars in damage annually. Modern seawalls require steel reinforcements, a future in which large relic walls of twisted steel dot the coast would be very troubling, Jackson said. The Romans didn't use steel. Their reactive concrete was strong enough on its own. It's not just a historical curiosity, Brune said. It may yet have a part to play in the future. This is an interesting story. I don't know much about Roman history, but I guess we're gathering more and more from them now. The materials they used, these forming crystals inside of the materials that they used can withstand seawater for up to millions of years. Not millions, sorry. Thousands of years. Who knows? Maybe millions. I don't know. Well, sadly, this is all I have for you guys this time around. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Not a very interesting story this time around, and I apologize for that. I'd also like to add that I thank personally every single one of you who have subscribed so far. We've been leaving positive feedback and likes. Just want to say appreciate what you guys are doing, and you guys motivate me to keep the channel going in the way it's going right now. And yeah, so anyway, this is me, your host, Ninja Johnny Boy, signing off and saying take care. Bye for now.